That shit was funny. Hey. Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Royal Ramble with Jonathan Mellis and our tag team champions of the world, Thunder and Lightning.
He always gets that wrong.
I'm confusing. Just call me Daddy Jonathan Hill.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another fun episode of the Royal Ramble, OCCW's flagship show on its flagship station, the Free Admission Channel. To my right, you may know him as bad at making friends. Some people say he's getting better at meeting females, but I'm just calling him he's bummed about missing fun last week. That's right. Man. Remarkably, B.A. Marcus Frey.
I was once gone, but now I'm back, baby. Back to write the mic and back to tell you how it is. One time, the champion biz.
Oh, I thought there was more to it. I was going to start beatboxing for you. To my left, many people know him as a creature of the night. Others call him just a sheet wearing madman, but I see him as the Prince of Darkness.
God, talking.
The views and opinions,
and one half of the Orange County Tag Team Champions, Azrael. How you doing, Az?
Good. You know, we're like Dracula and Blackula, and together we're spectacular. Cause I'm the king of vernacular, and divine intervention, I'm coming for your jugular. And on March the 7th, Saturday at the 555, we're gonna put an end to those two guys. We're gonna close the door on Helmuth. I'm gonna put my foot down his hell mouth. And we are gonna put an end to fighting Freddy Flores, cause that's just too many F's, cause that's the grade that those two guys get. Ow!
Word.
Yeah.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not reading it, if you are not picking up what I'm putting down, what they're putting down, if you are not smelling what they are cooking, ladies and gentlemen, American Legion Post 555. That is Saturday, March 7th. Once again, at American Legion Post 555. If Robert could put that up for us, you have the annual Heartbreak City Rumble, a battle of 20 men over the top rope, all fighting for the right to take on our champion, Gusten Uberstud, for the OCCW Heavyweight Wrestling title. If you'll notice, we have new digs here. Those of you guys, this is not American Legion Post 555 in the background, but we'll get there.
One day.
We're in the Skybox.
Skybox, that's right. Overlooking.
Waitress, bring me my martini.
Another sold out crowd at a Clippers game?
Oh,
no. Is it?
That's how empty it looks.
Yeah, right? Exactly. It doesn't matter what their record is. They're the Clippers. And sorry, they're LA's version of the Angels. Or is the Angels LA's version of the Clippers?
We won a World Series that time.
All right.
Don't you belittle me.
Speaking of World Championships, I would be remiss if we did not talk about it. Did you see the heavyweight boxing match this weekend?
Is that what it was? It looks like an exhibition. It looked like somebody went up to a punching bag that had a face on it and beat that face off.
I tell you what, beat that face off? I'll tell you what, watching Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury.
Oh, there was another man besides Tyson Fury in that match?
Yeah, his name was Beyonce Wilder. Oh, my God. You know, I have seen ass whoopings in my life. I've given ass whoopings in my life. I have never seen an ass whooping quite as ugly as that one. It was just like, a big brother beating up a little brother. You
can call him Beyonce Wilder, but Tyson Fury made him say my name, my name. He beat the hell out of that boy.
It was, bye-bye Miss American Pie is right. And here's what I wanted to talk about that. So
is that big fan that was trying to bother Braun Strowman?
That's right.
And he got in the ring and proved that he could actually box.
Apparently he's quite handy then. All right.
Here's my commentary on that. I went to my local watering hole in Huntington Beach. Stronghold for the other red hats that people wear around, right?
As I walk, drink alone.
Yes, I don't always drink alone, right? Sometimes I drink with your mom. But anyway, I was walking through the parking lot.
She's a nice lady.
She's really nice, especially after a few drinks in her. Okay, so I'm walking through the parking lot, right? And I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hold on.
Hey, let me uninvite my mom.
Did they pull up and ask you to do drywall or something?
No, I'm walking through the parking lot, and I see all these so-and-so 2020 stickers. I see raised white trucks with big American flags flying from the back.
And a
You know,
Confederate
I
flag
see.
flying
Oh,
right
hold
next
on. I see other, all these big raised trucks. This is Huntington Beach, of course.
Right.
Make America great again. If you have freedom, thank a veteran. If you could read this, blah, 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 God bless America, etc. Right.
Right.
So as the fight's starting, and in the first round, I stand up and I go, USA, USA. Guess what I heard back? Crickets.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
Crickets.
because look who's fighting for USA in that one. Come on.
A black dude.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That was probably the worst representation for USA to them.
Was Tyson Fury? Was he black too?
No.
So he was white,
Yes.
but he wasn't the American.
No.
But all these people with the God bless America were cheering for him over the American.
Yep.
Why?
Because if it ain't white, it ain't right.
I couldn't figure it out. I thought it
There was like a Jericho versus Rey Mysterio match, and they start chanting USA, USA, and he's like, I'm from Canada.
So that's my commentary on that fight. I mean, I don't mean to sound like I'm stirring anything up.
No, I mean,
I am.
Because here's the thing. People are going to be sitting there going, no, you keep singing your same sad song. We're living in America that's divided. And, oh, yeah, black people and white people still don't get along.
But we do.
That's not
And
true.
we're tag team
we
champions
do. We are living proof.
that in your
We
ear.
are living proof that
Stick
there
that
is
in your
change
ear.
in this world. But with so many things that change, so many things stay the goddamn same. So that's what we talking about is, you can't get behind that champ because he's not your champ. If it was Rocky, y'all be all standing up, Rocky. But it ain't Rocky, it's Apollo. And y'all couldn't get behind Apollo.
Yeah, they got behind friggin' Drago instead, didn't they?
Damn.
Yeah, just think about
Pretty
that.
much.
You think about that for a minute, all right? While you're. So anyway, that said, I also want to talk a little bit about Samoa Joe. Now, for those of you who haven't heard me sing about it, I've been friends with Samoa Joe for years. He walked into when we had the wrestling dojo over just down the street on Stanton. I gave him his first wrestling lesson. This is how you run the ropes. This is how you take a bump. This is how you deliver a clothesline, right? It took him maybe 2 months to be able to be match ready. He was that hungry to learn and that quick and that talented. Now,
That guy looks like he could do anything in 2 months if he set his mind to it.
he was amazing. He was a fire dancer before, and so he was always very athletic. I wanted to talk about, if you had heard, he failed the wellness policy. Let's talk a little bit about what that entails, and with that, to help us with that, is our intrepid reporter, Mr. Jack Bruce Davis.
The face that runs the place. What's going on, JBD?
Yeah. Maybe turn on the fan too. How you doing, JBD? Before we start, although we're starting on a somber subject, first let's take a look at the shirt.
And the shorts.
Now if you could just step to my right here, I'm gonna move. I'm sorry. Yeah, keep moving that.
Where'd he go?
I want the other way.
There's big holes in the man.
Let's take a look at this guy's shorts.
It's like Joe's crab shack.
Look at that. Look at that.
He's everywhere.
You know what? Hey, I don't think we're doing it
vacation from head to toe.
I want you here. Let's take a look at this. Let's show everyone these shorts. Stand up on the chair. Stand up on the chair, JBD.
Yeah, he wants you all.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hopefully
we have JBD short, and they match. Not exactly. I wouldn't say they match, but all right.
And keep looking. You can see the BD.
Hey, don't point that thing at me.
Poke him in the eye.
All right.
He had him on display. I felt like we was gonna start auctioning his ass off.
We're not getting our podcast taken down, boys.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so
can we get a tag match between you and your guy Samoa Joe and Martin and his guy John Cena?
Right?
Martin
Let me tell you this. I will bet you anything that they actually did wrestle in the Indies down here before, because they were both coming through. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So there you go. Samoa Joe and John Cena. I remember.
As prototype.
Yeah, it's the prototype. We had that little mohawk going on.
At the Galaxy Theater.
JBD,
All right.
I know you're going to give us the rest of your lineup, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit. The wellness policy. Now, as I had read it, Samoa Joe failed not only for performance-enhancing drugs, but also for recreational drugs. Are you guys familiar with what's going on?
I didn't know the blood of your enemies was a recreational drug. I mean, he's Samoan. That's just a thing they do. That's a cultural thing, man.
Maybe he caught a few tweakers and it got into his
Is he on
bloodstream.
pineapple juice?
Yeah, and this,
The views and opinions of
What? Is he
Azrael
coming?
are the
I'll
views
find him.
and opinions of Azrael himself.
I
They
am
do not
pretty
represent the
Mojo.
views and opinions of
Come on
OCCW,
down,
the
Samoa
Royal Ramble, or the Free Admission
where it
Channel,
is.
or anyone else with a brain in their head.
He wants a little coquino clutch.
He was smoking that spam.
Fear to Samoa Joe.
this is crazy because it's also coming off of his ill-timed injury while doing a film for, I believe it was a WWE commercial, and he injured his head somehow.
Uh-huh.
You know, basically he was already out indefinitely, and now when you stack the wellness policy on top of it, you know, Samoa Joe can't really catch a break.
Yeah, well, and
Would they hit him with a wrecking ball? I mean, you hurt a Samoan to the head, you got to hit him with like a cinder block.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's the problem is like you start to see how many the dude's been injured now like 3-4 times in the last 6-7 weeks. That's probably why they tested him, because when you start to have as many accidents as he's had and things start to happen where it's just like, are you really taking it as careful as you should? Are you taking your own body into consideration with things that you do? It starts to beg the question, is there a reason why you're not? And I think it could have been maybe some of the recreational drugs that he was partaking in, you know, because then those things start to make you think that you're Superman. Start to make you think that you don't have to, you know, you don't have to be as careful.
Is that true?
I believe I can fly. It makes me think I can fight Samoa Joe. The hell with you, Samoa Joe. You come on down here and let's box.
Whatever the case may be, you know, Joe, I know you're out there. I know you're probably not watching, but I want to wish you all the best. But
damn it, if you are.
If you are, I want to wish you all the best. And God, get right, brother. Get right. I hope to see you soon.
I mean, because we all pulling for you because you are the best representation of this business in the independent scene, crossing over to the main event scene. So we've been pulling for you since day one, because you're not only a local hero, but you're just a guy that represents the everyman that wishes that they could do this.
I've been pulling for him from day one because I wanted him to pay me that.
They're like, look, we could test that guy. He's probably not on nothing. And then, oh, God damn it.
He's probably not on
I thought that for sure.
Whatever the case, yeah.
I have a sad story.
Okay.
One time, Randy Savage tested positive for blood in his cocaine system. It was a sad day in 1987.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm certainly not making light of that situation. Okay, moving right along.
I am a
I
little
mean, is it too soon to tell the Randy Savage joke?
No, it's not too soon to tell Randy Savage jokes, but I mean, on top of what happened to Joe, maybe.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean.
Well, yeah, there's that. Jack Bruce Davidson, what goes on in the world wrestling?
All right, we're on a more jovial note. Happy birthday to Ric Flair, the Rolex wearing, limousine riding, jet flying, fake retiring, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun who just turned 21.
Air conditioner taking, Viagra making, low.
Only 71? I thought he was at least 81.
Well, he's got as much mileage as a guy twice his age, and that would put him at 142. Yeah. So happy birthday. Hey, how about a Ric Flair memory? Does anyone have a favorite Ric Flair memory here? I do. I'm gonna go with my favorite Ric Flair, Michael. Oh, go ahead. His match with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Which one?
The one that
When he cried
retired
and
on.
they kicked him in the
I'm
face.
sorry, I love you. You know.
Where Shawn Michaels beat him fair and square with a mighty kick to the face.
That wasn't Triple H.
No,
No,
that was Shawn
Triple H
Michaels.
doesn't kick people in the face.
No.
Yeah, no, Triple H never retired Ric Flair because he went out as his mentor.
I see.
So it was always, the relationship was Shawn Michaels. He wanted his last match to be Shawn Michaels because he felt like that was the him now. And Shawn Michaels was honored that Ric Flair requested that to be his last match.
Well, except that Ric Flair never went anywhere because he lost his smile. I'm gonna go away because I lost my smile. No, man, the man was in a friggin' plane crash and came back a year later. The guy, how can anyone mention them in the same sentence?
He was on a plane with a big robe and nothing but the belt, and wearing just the robe and the belt, and then like a bunch of stewardesses. You can watch this on the WWE Network.
Not when it
animated.
crashed. Not when he crashed.
No,
but
not the plane crash one,
Yes,
but like
yes.
the other one with the animated one with all the ladies.
I haven't seen that. I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch
what's
that.
it, Charlotte Flair, and he's like, "Hey, that's how I Met Your Mother, you know, he could tell her that story and have it cartooned. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Also,
The plane ride from hell when they went to Germany and they came back and a bunch of them got fired and Ric Flair's like, this is the worst plane trip I've ever been on.
and he's been in a plane.
And he was in one that crashed.
That's
Andy
true.
got fired right after for wrestling and almost popping up the side door. open, and Ric
He
Flair's
tried
like,
to do it, right?
This is the worst flight ever.
And he's been in a
He's been in one that went down, like Leonard Skinner.
Okay, but yeah, so yeah, my favorite Ric Flair memory was up until a moment ago.
Celebrating his 21st with him.
No,
I bought Ric Flair his first drink.
come on now. We all know I celebrated my 21st birthday with your mom.
What are you
Okay,
obsession with my mother?
It's not an
She's a beautiful
obsession.
lady.
She's the one that was coming to my house and my work and
child
stuff.
support anytime soon.
There's no way I could be your. There's no way I could be your dad. There's no way I could be your dad. Not the way your mom liked it. So
Oh,
as we
man.
go,
Yeah, because she liked it to last longer than 2 minutes.
did she? You see what he said? He's claiming to have knowledge of how your mom likes it. I'm just
Well,
saying.
that's one viewer we're gonna lose for the Royal Rumble.
Are you
Oh,
removing her from the
is
list?
she not going to bring everyone in your family to the show?
This is gonna severely impact our ticket sales.
My
We're
favorite.
over with like 10 people, and you've pissed off at least 8 of them right now.
I'm sorry.
They don't mean nothing,
I
cousin
don't.
Cletus.
I
Ain't
don't.
none of that true.
I don't, cousin, your cousin brother, your cousin brother is fine. All right,
I
favorite.
have a nephew, son. Wait, no, never mind. Forget
We're
you said that.
gonna Neff, son. We're gonna forego the rest of that portion of. Okay, go
More
ahead.
of the news.
More of the news.
No more Jerry Springer.
How do you
Yeah.
know these things? Were you there when Ric Flair was born?
Look at him. The guy's like 12.
like my shirt does in the background, like, you know. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how
It's like
Were you
Predator.
Samoa Joe's dealer? Don't
He's like
bullshit me.
Predator. You see his
Seriously.
shirt. He's like hides in the.
That's what he does. That's how he gets his news.
Yeah.
He hides in the ladies' locker room.
Go on.
Okay. Well, while we were on the subject of plane rides, WWE is going to use the same damn airline for their next trip to Saudi Arabia.
And I hope they all get stuck again. Stupid sons of bitches. You keep going out there with that blood money, you're going to come back with a little bit on you. Like,
Yeah.
it's so stupid. Keep making these trips and calling them super Saudi shows, because at the end of the day, ain't nothing super about them. They're super pieces of shit half the time. So let's be real. I'm sorry. I don't like the Saudi shows. They're garbage. You can keep putting super in front of it. It doesn't matter.
It's a sad statement. That,
I like
you know,
advertising. A show that is as good as WrestleMania. Like literally, it says that right there. A WrestleMania equal event. It's like way to hard sell it.
Yeah.
God, I mean, at some point, doesn't someone get tired of being the Saudis, bitch? I mean, is money really that great?
It's really that important?
Ask every U.S. president since,
because
like,
every time he goes another million down and starts falling out of the billionaire realm, he goes out and gets the blood money from the Saudis and then comes back and goes, "Hey, guess what, guys? I'm a billionaire again." No shit.
You think the XFL just pays for itself? That is gonna make some money. We've all done some shameful things for $20. They're doing it for $20 million.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Eventually, Antonio Brown's going to start paying for him, and they're going to have to get that Saudi money.
I don't think it matters what airline they use over there unless they're supported by like the United States Air Force, like Southwest, but they have guns and missiles on the side of it.
All right.
Shoot their way free.
Moving right along.
All right. And then basically the
You just want to hear their 2 wishes from rubbing the lamp and get out of there.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Once again, the views and opinions of Azrael
Free us from the king
are
of
the
wonders.
views and opinions of Azrael himself. They do not represent Orange County Championship Wrestling. They do not represent the Royal Ramble. They do not represent the views of the Free Admission Channel.
If anybody from the Saudi government is watching, you can kiss my ass.
I can't
That
argue.
bothers you, go fuck yourself.
I don't. Yeah.
You
can
wanna
take a
fill the
plane
region
or you
hall
can
with
take a
veterans?
carpet.
Screw you, Muhammad Azir.
Yeah,
I kill you.
Veterans. John Cena was really a Marine. He'd be in the crowd
Well,
breaking
thanks,
necks.
JBD. Our next
yeah, right.
all right. right, the Bella twins are going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yay!
You got to do everything at the same time. Have babies at the same time, get inducted at the same time, and suck at the same time.
Boring.
Fantastic.
Hey, I would be down for that.
Well, I mean, John Cena probably was too.
Okay.
You can look but not you can't touch.
Daniel Bryan, you lucky man.
Daniel Bryan seems to sort of just sit in the corner while John's doing his thing. I mean, he's the alpha and he's the bravo.
And then
Delta or whatever. Beta. There you go.
Beta.
While we were on the subject of Saudi Arabia, Rusev has been replaced in the, I'm going to butcher this, two-week trophy gauntlet match. Rey Mysterio is subbing in because Rusev allegedly pulled out of the show due to a contract dispute and what took place last year when he faced Undertaker in a casket match.
That was terrible.
Yeah, they're trying to cover it up with like an injury, but you know.
Of course they are, because that's the thing is why let our wrestlers have a voice and come out and protest us doing some kind of garbage over here in Saudi Arabia? Let's just say they got injured for 30 days.
Yes, he has a 30-day injury.
That only lasted 2 weeks.
All right, keep moving.
Oh yeah, and the Undertaker's going to return at Super Showdown, you know, to collect his paycheck. Probably set up his
because they love the legends out there, you know. So
Yeah, didn't they ask for them to have a couple of guys who were dead wrestle?
yeah, they
Yokozuna, I think, was one of them. Just people that Andre the Giant. I think they wanted to have.
They were like,
Big John Stud.
we want Big John Studd and Classy Freddie Blassie.
I mean, it's not money, but you don't have that kind of money.
And the animal.
We got money, but we ain't got that kind of money.
George the Animal still.
Yep.
All right. Next.
And then we found out who might be inducting the late British Bulldog in the Hall of Fame.
It should be his son.
The current, close. The current word is that Bret Hart.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Let's get another.
Let's put him in front of the mic again because
Right.
I want to hear him cry.
No, they just want to see it if another fan has the balls to try and tackle him again. That's all that is. Hey, it worked so well last time. Let's do this again.
Hey, you know what?
Getting tackled too. Electric Boogaloo.
That would be getting tackled too. Electric Boogaloo. You know, I would like to see that. Like maybe make a gimmick of that for every time. Boom.
Yeah. I'm sure that Vince probably paid the guy that tried to tackle him last time.
With his ass.
Get up there and kick his
I
ass.
heard he got tackled so hard, Clay Matthews received a fine for it.
So what do we do when we run out of people to induct into the Hall of Fame? Because if they do about 80 a year and they're burning through them pretty quick, it's like if you're down to the Bella twins, like what do I do? How, like Raven, like screw anybody from ECW too. It's
You
like
do the gobbledygooker. That's everybody.
wait a minute.
like Sandman. We hate Sandman.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
Duke
put
the
him in.
dumpster
I guess.
Josie.
I mean, what do I do?
Here's-
Sabu?
the Godwin.
Give them money.
Here's what they'll do.
The headbangers.
No, here's what they'll do. They'll take the NWO, right, and be like, okay, let's put him in as they'll say
red and black.
Kevin Nash.
Red
We're gonna
and
put him
black,
in.
the white and black.
Yeah, we're gonna put him in as Diesel. Okay, we're gonna put him in as the NWO. We're gonna put him in as
LWO.
WCW.
Super Shredder.
Vinny Vegas. Yes.
Kevin Nash was Super Shredder for the fans.
Oz.
Aren't a big fan.
Oz. Maybe you'll go in as Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the suit they put him in for that? Like you're a $1 million like movie corporation, and they go and get like a Halloween costume.
Not-
stick it on him.
Yeah, and not only that, Ron Simmons comes out and whips his ass.
Well,
When
know,
they
Ron
hyped
Simmons
him,
is big as-
they hyped him for but they hyped him for like a month. Oz is gonna make his debut. Oz is gonna make his debut. He comes in, everyone's booing. Ron Simmons beats his ass. It was hilarious. All right.
Alright. And then AJ Styles is going to return on March 2nd on the episode of Raw, and he's going to be taking on Aleister Black, and it's good to hear that
Alistair.
Alistair.
Not polyester.
Polyester black.
Mr. Black.
Yeah, that's the way
Clearly a
I like
household
to wear
name.
Yes, Aleister Black.
it. Good
It's
material.
good to see AJ coming back before WrestleMania because it looked like a nasty injury during the Rumble, you know, with his shoulder.
Yeah,
Don't sew AJ Styles' arm back on. He country strong, man. He got to go to work.
is.
You know, he got to bring in Bird from the
that guy is tougher than what do you say?
$3 steak.
Yeah, I mean that's really
Yes.
what he is. He's got skin like shoe leather. It's
Tougher
just-
than college algebra. I mean, tougher than college trigonometry.
Like, I mean, yeah, good for him. I'm glad he's coming back healthy because I really feel like the main roster is not the main roster without AJ Styles right now.
Man, he's so good.
Really
and you know,
is.
last week we talked about him having a match with The Undertaker, and we were saying that, you know, The Undertaker can barely move, right? But he's got as limited ability as he can, right?
Yeah.
But with someone with the ability of AJ Styles, you might be able to get a really good match out of those two. You know, so
He'll make Undertaker look like $1 million.
right, and you know that old saying, or you could take a broomstick to a 4-star match. Well, he could take Undertaker is certainly no broomstick, so you know that might be something we'd look forward to see. But now he's injured, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
What's Undertaker doing at the Super Showdown? Do you know?
Nobody knows yet.
Okay.
We just know he's gonna
making lightning strike the ring and making $1 million while doing it.
No. What else?
All right, and New Japan Pro Wrestling has released their tournament bracket, and for the sake of time, I'm not going to drop the whole bracket right now.
Thank God, because it'll take you an hour to try to pronounce.
Oh no, Yaki, Kato, Kiko, and
Hakuna Matata.
Godzilla's fighting Rodan again.
God damn it, Mothra! How did you work your way into this tournament?
But they announced their whole bracket at their anniversary event, so it's a cool thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it a cool thing?
Yes, it's being headlined by Tetsuya Naito versus junior heavyweight champ Horimu Takahashi in a non-title match.
Is that a combo number 2?
Yep.
Something like that.
Wait, you know what? That's like.
And get that
Are
kid.
you a fan of the New Japan?
I
If
was.
I held up a picture, could you identify these people to me?
Sushi's delicious, yes.
No, I mean really though. Like, do you know who these people are?
Yeah,
Okay,
I do.
cool. Okay, do you?
No.
Okay, me neither.
Of course, you could do the same thing with the WWE roster. I'd be like,
Nah, come on. I don't know what Aleister Black looks like.
I do too. I wear it to bed quite often.
Well, you know
nice
what? The same can
polyester
be
black
said for a lot of big sports. For instance, you would know if I held a picture up of Beyonce Wilder. What's his name? Deontay
Deontay.
Wilder. You wouldn't know who he was, right? That's
I mean,
not to say that it's because
I
of you. It's
would.
because
I'd be like,
boxing-
yeah, I shared a cell with that individual at one point. I do this.
Nobody
That
gets
dude
my
was the
Beyonce
hardest
Wilder.
hitter on the yard.
Keep saying Beyonce. It's like
No,
because he's a woman.
No.
I mean,
No.
he pretty much he got
Well, yeah,
it.
there's that, but you
Is he there for all the single ladies?
do a little research.
I
Right,
mean, with
so-
the excuses he came up with, he
Wasn't
sounded like a
Beyonce at
single
the
lady.
Super Bowl? Like naked or whatever? No, not that.
No, that was J-Lo.
That
There
was
you
J.
go.
That was
Hey.
J.
God,
Lo
that was
and
so hot.
Shakira.
fantastic halftime
Hell
show.
yeah.
You know
Screw
what?
all of you.
I treat her so bad she'd never leave. All right, anything else?
And this last story is just for you, John. Tony Khan recently spoke about the comparisons to WCW and stated that he's looking at it as what not to do.
Well,
And-
but he's doing it.
And he
Right.
acknowledged that WCW did a disservice to fans by not holding promises and changing cards last minute.
Right.
And that's about all I got to say about that.
Okay, and not reining in their talent and controlling their television product to the point where people would just stop watching, which is exactly what is happening to you, Tony Khan, and AEW. You have the inmates not only running the asylum because they built the asylum, you have the inmates telling the other inmates, bring your friends to the asylum. All right. But that's just me. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Around the World, and this has been JBD. That's right, JBD, Jack Bruce Davidson. We want to thank you and wish you best on your travels. Until next week, more exciting news from JBD. Hey, wait. Sit
And he's
down.
on his knees. I mean, he's all you need.
You just killed his shit. Okay, try it. Let's see it. Maybe he's been working on it.
All right.
Who are you?
I'm JBD, and I'm all you need.
No.
Oh, wait.
Why do I need Google and Facebook when I have this guy to tell me what's
telling
going
you.
on?
That's right.
Nothing else.
That's
I stopped watching TV because I know JBD's going to give me all I need.
Basically. It's like in the Cliffs notes. I don't gotta
Robert.
read through all of this.
Do you have that other match from last week?
Ooh, a match.
Let's see. There were two. I forgot what the second one was. All right. Right now, I would like to introduce our first guest. He's known the world over as Mr. Wrestling. He is the current OCCW American Legion title holder. We won it at Cage Match.
Joining the
Ladies and gentlemen,
championship
okay,
circle.
well, don't wait for me to finish fucking introducing you.
I mean, why wait to give the people a good thing? You might as well let them sprinkle it down.
We'll try it again.
To take two, everyone.
Here we go. Sprinkle some gold on it.
All right,
Okay, wait, back up, okay.
This time without so much cursing.
Ladies and gentlemen, our champion, won his current title at American Legion Post 716 at Cage match. He's known the world over as the German fitness guru. Ladies and gentlemen, please
You
welcome
just got curved!
Thunder
You just got curved! You just got curved! How does it feel? Yeah. Oh, the championship circle just keeps growing and it just passed you by, sir. Oh, you just got curved. Oh, God damn.
That'll learn him.
Hey, save me some of that egg off your goddamn face.
I don't know what to say. Hello.
He got dressed all pretty and then he made him look stupid.
He came in with a leopard print shirt. He said, "Go sit your ass down."
Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it would be rude of me to continue with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step away. I'm going to let our next guest come in and sit in my spot. Have fun for the next 20 or so minutes with the podcast. All the topics are right here. If you need them, I will be right back.
Oh, and we got the championship circle. We're going to introduce
Nothing but championship.
You ain't gonna
You're going to introduce him.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages,
Hold on, let me
OCCW proudly presents to you its brand new shining star, Mr. Wrestling, the one and only Mr. Joey Barone. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what we do. Championship circle. That's what we do. Championship circle. Hold it up, baby.
I feel like we got a little cheers in order here, boys. Cheers in order, huh?
It's a little too bright in there. Yeah, shut off those lights.
Cheers all around. Absolutely.
Champ.
Yeah, let's go.
How we doing?
Champ.
All right, so
Champs are here.
champ.
I think we just all call each other champ tonight.
Might as well. We're going to call this segment the Championship Circle.
I like
That's
it.
what we're going to do. So, what we're going to talk about first is I like to talk about your victory, sir.
Oh, mine?
I mean, you stood in there toe-to-toe with two other individuals in a steel cage.
In a steel cage.
And tell us how that worked out for you.
Well, I mean, as you can see, I did all right.
I mean,
I did okay in the cage. I got one of these. No, man, I went in there and I said what I said I was going to kick some ass. I did. I said I was going to leave with a belt. I did. I said there was going to be a new OCCW American Legion champion, and there is.
Okay, so now my question for you is, what type of champion are you going to be?
I am glad you asked, but I'll let you finish.
No. I'm just curious because are you going to be the type of champion to be like, hey, I'm gonna wear this on my hip, I'm gonna wear this on my shoulder, I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna tell John, hey, the next time you book a show, book it at OCCW's dojo because I'd like to sit on this for a little bit, or are you going to be the type of champion to step up and defend your title against any and all oncomers?
Oh, do you mind if I soapbox for a minute?
I mean, soapboxing.
All right, cool, man. I'm wearing this wrong too. I gotta change it.
That's all right.
First thing, I'm gonna wear it around the waist. That's traditional. I mean, right now I'm casual, so it's over the shoulder. When I'm coming out, got the chunks on.
Okay.
Around the waist. But I'm glad you brought that up because I'm the kind of guy who, from where I come from, winning a belt, that's cool. Winning a championship, it's awesome. All of us have done it. But what really makes a champion to me is what they do with that championship. Like you said, are you going to be, for lack of a better term, a closet champion?
Right.
Or are you going to be someone who wants to face competition and prove why he is the champion?
Right.
That's exactly what I'm all about. That's why just a couple weeks ago, for those of you that didn't see it, I laid out a challenge to all of Southern California's greatest performers, biggest competitors, because I want to face them at OCCW. I want to raise the stock on this championship belt, so that way when it gets passed on to the next guy, whenever that ends up being, we're going to know that that belt has value.
I like that.
That's good of you, and I appreciate it.
Yes. So, to expand on that further, why do I say the best competition? It is like this. I remember when I started wrestling in 2009, I knew a man named Matt Barella, and one night after a show, that man was having a conversation with the group in a little group meeting. Don't remember what the topic was or how he got to this, but he stated the following. In the wrestling business, everywhere you go, there's going to be guys that are there to play wrestling, and then there's going to be guys that are there because they are professional wrestlers. Now, I guarantee all of you this, and I think all of us at this table are such. When I look in the mirror in the morning, I know exactly what I see. I see a professional wrestler. I see someone who grinds, who hustles, who works his ass off, who sacrifices on the time with the family, who sacrifices on the nutrition, who has to go in the gym, put in the time, go to the ring, put in the time, because that's what gets you to places like this. And I want to face the guys with that same mentality. That's why I said I want guys like Snipes, guys who are on that grind, who are on that hustle. Because when it comes down to it, a guy like Snipes is that good at this point. And in a few years, he's not going to be a guy that has to say, "What's my name?" because people are going to know what his name is. On March 7th, I'm going to know what his name is, and he's going to know mine as well when we go to war. Guys like Guy Cool, guys like Richie Slade, who I've known since he was a rookie, who has busted his ass, and who has become such a great competitor. Ryan Kidd, a lot of you guys probably don't know who Ryan Kidd is. One of the best performers in California. I want the best. All of them. Because not only is OCCW going to win, not only are the fans going to win, everyone is going to win. This is going to win as it elevates in value. This is for the betterment of the entire company. That's why I want them all. Whoever knocks me off the mountain, so be it. But when the dust settles and it's all over and the time is done with this, I want there to be an expectation for everyone that when the OCCW fans see this championship on the line, they know damn well they're going to see one hell of a performance. That's the kind of champion I am going to be.
Well, all right then. He put a little exclamation mark on that one.
Wow.
Well, I mean, since we're talking about champions, guys that grind and grind a lot, guys that put in the work, guys that get the job done, Mr. Gooston, party in your mouth, Uber stood. Why don't you tell them what the yummy did at Cage Match?
Well, I think you said it exactly right. If anybody's going to put in the grind, Gooston Ubersud is going to put in the grind, and you all at this table know that I've been grinding on more men up and down all the Southern California wrestling scene, and all those men I've been grinding on has amounted to one thing, one thick, solid, juicy belt. And when you grind the way I do, that's exactly what you get. And I'm not going to stop grinding. I'm going to keep grinding until this belt has been shoved in the face of every professional male wrestler in Southern California.
I do. Well,
Like that.
I mean,
y'all hot and bothered.
I mean, he put it on the table. Let him know what it is.
I always put it on the table. Whenever I got something to say, I just flop it right out there on the table because I want everybody to know exactly what Gooston Ubersud is all about. If anybody's going to put anything on the table, it's going to be the thickest, it's going to be the biggest, because that's the only thing that Gooston Ubersud knows how to carry around. You see this? This is the OCCW heavyweight title. And it is heavy, baby. I've been carrying this thing around for a couple weeks now, and let me tell you, the burden is heavy. You're going to step in the ring with Gooston Ubersud, you're going to get a whole lot of man.
Well, that being said, the next, I mean, he put it on the table. He let him know. He said it's sloppy, it's heavy, it's big, it's bad.
That's a
so for the next night that we all get to commune together, which is the Heartbreak City Rumble, you are going to find out who's going to be your next opponent. But are you looking to defend your title at that show?
Well, you hear a lot about the fighting champions, this and that. I'm going to be a fighting champion. I'm going to go to town. I'm going to do all of the things. Maybe it's time for Gooston Ubersud to just sit back and scout the competition. Maybe Gooston Ubersud will throw his belt on the line. We don't really know what Gooston Ubersud's going to do, but this night isn't really about what Gooston Ubersud's going to do. This night is about who gets to climb in the ring and go for the big shot. Now I got a question for you, Mr. Burrow. Now you're talking about your match with Snipes, but you also have a spot in this Rumble, if I'm not mistaken. Now, how do you expect to get through Snipes, get through the Rumble, so you can get to Mr. Gooston Ubersud?
Have you ever heard the term marathon man? That's me.
I'm a marathon man. I could take a licking and keep on ticking. The Energizer Buddy. Buddy? Energizer Bunny.
Hey.
That's me.
Buddy, he's your friend.
It's right. I'm going to go through Snipes, rest assured, making a statement. Then I'm going to go, gentlemen, every man for himself. We know how it goes. I'm going to go through 19 other men, and if it's going to be my way, I'm going to be the one standing in the middle of that ring, holding this championship up, facing off against you with that championship up. And then a month later, I'll be holding them both up.
Well, let me stop you right there. You might make it through Snipes. You might make it through 18 other men. But you got to go through this beast right here. You got to go through the big daddy that's running this ring. And it's been a long while since I've gotten a good chance to step in that ring solo against anybody. And the last time I did get a good shot at being solo was against Gustin a year ago in that cage. And I almost took you to the rink and back. Racked you up against that cage, hung you out to dry. And you found a way to win that match. But please believe, if I get another shot, it ain't happening again. It ain't gonna be in no cage. You ain't gonna have no little oddball kinks and things hiding under the ring. It's just me and you.
Now, fans want to know real quick. They're asking, what if it's down between you and Azrael as the last two? No offense to Joey.
None taken.
What if it's between you two guys towards the end of the match?
I mean, I got love for my white brother. You know that. Ain't nothing but love on both.
But I hear a lot of talking from
side.
you. I haven't heard talking from Azrael. So
I mean, I'm willing to engage in a rock, paper, scissors with you.
I mean, we could do a little Rochambeau.
Coin.
Yeah.
I mean, I support your endeavors.
And I support you.
We'll be on the same page, right?
We will.
I wouldn't ever turn on anybody to win that beautiful
At the
belt
end of
that's
the
rightfully
day,
mine. I mean, what?
Did we show your match on the...
Nope.
No, they showed our match, and it was glorious, friends.
Thank you, Gerald.
Okay, back to Azrael.
Yeah. You know what I think you should do? I mean, Brock Lesnar came in at number 1, and he could have cleaned house through that whole Rumble. I think you should come in number 1. You should make a statement. Gusen Uberstud should be his own number 1 contender. Get you a bye. Because if there's anything you're good at, it's at taking on 19 dudes in a row. And I think that you could definitely take on the whole OCCW locker room at once. Take on, man after man after man. Because you can stand up to a pounding. You can take a pounding in this match, and you could come out, and you could get a bye next month.
But I mean, all that being said, what I really want to see is I want to see you talk about how you're going to go through so many men, Mr. Joey. How about we take a look at your match and see how you went through 2 others and how you think you're going to go through 19, let's say 18 others, because you ain't never stood in the ring with me before.
We'll see.
But let's see how you going to go, how you went through a couple other men, and we'll see how you did it here.
Now, hold on. Gusten Uberstad is listening to what all 3 of you had to say about going through the Rumble and getting your chance at Gusten Uberstad, okay? I hear you talking about how there's not going to be any kinks and whatnot, and you're going to take a licking and keep on ticking, and you're going to play rock, paper, scissors, and whatever. Well, let me tell all 3 of you, it's going to be kinked. It's going to be real kinky if you get in the ring with me, okay? You gotta take a licking and keep on ticking. I'm gonna lick and tick you all up and down that ring, and I will cut your rocks off with any pair of scissors that happen to be laying around, because you can lock me in a steel cage, or you can put me in with 19 men. It doesn't matter. The licking and the ticking will keep on going until Gusten Uberstad is once again victorious and walks away heavyweight champion. So I wish the best of luck to all 3 of you men at the Heartbreak City Royal Rumble. Now, let's see what Mr. Barone is going to bring to the table here.
Well, all I got to say to that is luck is for losers. I've said that since day 1. So I'll see you at the next show.
Yeah, me too.
Roll it. Beautiful pink footage.
Let's shrink that cast.
Oh, the Chivers were out heavy that night.
They were.
Literally and figuratively.
There he is.
Mr. Joey.
He's looking like 10 pounds lighter right there.
I mean, when you're coming out with the Chivers surrounding you, you're always going to look a little smaller.
No, I just meant the belt. The belt wasn't there. Dude, that crowd is raucous. Can you hear that?
Yeah, they are.
Jeez.
They giving you some. Well, if I remember that night correctly, I remember listening in and going, they're a little split on Mr. Joey Barone.
They were.
Some of the crowd was into Joey, and the other crowd, the other half just wanted the Chiver to hit the ring. So I mean, really it was stacked against you that night.
Oh, absolutely.
You didn't have the fanfare that I'm sure you're so used to having.
It was different, but I could trial under fire, baby. I could handle it, as we'll see.
I mean, people came from far and wide to see this match. You came from far, and the Chiver came from wide.
Woo! That looks great.
How'd you feel about fighting two guys in a cage? I mean,
Trapped.
how are you going to get away from one of them when the other one's still there?
Well, yeah, I didn't really think about it, actually. I just figured, I don't know.
I mean, it was literally like being in a lion's den. You could dodge one lion, but as soon as you turn around, you got another one jumping on you.
Yeah, you just got to try and keep them both down best you can. And
It kind of looks like you guys are part of the audience right there. I mean, look at you guys in the corner.
I mean,
Yeah, it looks like it.
The screen looks even better with us up there. I can tell you that right now.
Hey, who's that guy?
Mr. Clean?
Sit down!
What a cue ball.
Every time I saw him walk by, I was like, "Where's your mop? Where's your mop?"
What are you guys going on?
He's got a clipboard. He clearly had some important business to
It's like,
attend.
Gary the fan. It's going to hit the fan.
Or he reminds me of Steve from, what's that one show, Jerry Springer. You know, Steve.
Poopy face.
Oh man! Oh, Mr. Tap Out Tapia.
Yeah, Mr. Poopy Face himself.
He always looks in a sour. He's looked in a sour mood ever since you hit the scene.
Looking like he just swallowed a whole box of Sour Patch Kids.
Oh man!
Somebody ate the last Werther's original and
He said, "Now I have to eat this butterscotch crap."
Listen here, Sonny, what I get in this here cage?
people are playing that hip hop music that Luis just don't understand. It pisses him off.
Salt taffy.
What's that noise? Get off my lawn.
We did. You know what, though? In his defense, we did start a little late, and I think Matlock was getting ready to come on.
No, he watched Murder, She Wrote.
That's right.
Murder,
That's
She
right.
Wrote.
So he was looking to get home real quick.
Bonanza.
Which, I mean, there are old folks
Mash.
home like right across the street. All he had to do was walk about 5 feet away.
Oh.
You just stay
So
there.
Luis has got the experience advantage over you.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, well, damn.
Well, okay, let's say this. Luis has the age on you.
He does have that. He does have that.
I mean, which comes with more experience. Maybe not in the ring, but he's got some wisdom.
Yes, yeah, he's got something.
I should hope.
He's seen this economy crash and rise again.
He's been alive through
He lived through the recession, the Great Depression.
and all of them.
I think he fought in Vietnam.
Seen the rise and fall,
All the wars.
rise and fall of the dinosaurs, all of that.
He was in the Clone Wars.
He was there when Moses parted the seas.
He saw all the way from BC to AD.
He lived in Constantinople for a little while.
This is why the crowd split on you. You're gonna beat up a veteran who's been in all the wars.
Oh man!
There we go. The people's, the guy most of them came to
Get on the
see.
chair. Get on the chair.
Yeah.
Stand on the chair.
There he is.
Stand on the chair.
Mr. Chiver.
Where is he? I can't see him.
I mean,
Right there.
There he is.
just,
You called him Rodney Dangerfield. Wow.
This is like the longest intro in the history of something.
Right, I mean, you're getting cold there in the ring.
I am. Like I got warmed up before I came out there. Now I feel like
yeah, he's got to keep moving around. Got to keep that
Yeah.
blood going.
You got time to run that P90X tape again.
dude.
Oh,
Oh, what's up?
wow.
oh, what is?
Oh,
Wild out on him with the door.
misdirection. You see that? You thought he was going this way and he went bap.
Hey, Azrael, Bill Chu
he's-
says silent, it's golden.
Don't you? I'm gonna kick your ass, old man.
He ain't gonna be able to chew for much longer.
Hey, Bill Chew, if you
Never talk to
Bill
me
Chew,
like that, Bill
hey,
Chew.
hey, if you want silence, turn off your hearing aid. It'll all go quiet. it'll all,
Slap the shit out of you. There you go. Start throwing
there it
it
is.
early.
Hit him with that German suplex.
That's right.
You're a heavy resident in Suplex City there, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I don't mind suplexing senior citizens. It's
I guess not.
not a big issue.
I mean, you get a discount at Denny's, but you don't get nothing from Joe.
Oh. But it looks like Louis just went straight for the dirty play. He hit you with a low blow right off the
There's
bat.
really no evidence. There was somebody kind of standing. And
Well, his girlfriend was in the way.
Oh, so she was blocking the view.
Hey, lady.
Don't they know it's no DQ?
So now correct me if I'm wrong.
It
This was an
was definitely
escape only match, right?
Escape only.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so he thought a low blow was going to sure him up the victory.
That was close.
Yeah.
Grabbed by his bra strap.
I mean, the referees, they should know the rules.
They should. What is with the brush?
Oh, I mean, when one titty hangs lower than the other, you got to kind of
Oh,
keep
that
it.
was stupid. He should have just got out right there. That was stupid. Why did he roll back in? He could have just got out.
I mean,
When he's pissed off, he slapped him on the titty a minute
Right,
ago.
you know, he's
With
like-
vengeance.
Oh.
Wish you had lost.
Right?
No, I'm just saying,
What's wrong
it's
with you?
for someone with so much wisdom. What the
What a
the heck was
jackass.
that?
You're gonna beat me.
I would have got my ass right out of that cage.
I mean, was this filmed on an old timing camera? I mean, it's like.
I mean, it feels like somebody was trying to film it from back in 1992, and
We're trying to
they
get that like
forwarded it
rustic
to us.
feel, that rustic.
Recorded on Luis's camcorder. Don't make fun of him.
Hey, you got footage, dang it.
he dug it out of his attic real quick.
Luis is still developing the photos that he took from.
By the way, this video can be seen on the Joey
It was
Barone
sitting right next to his Polaroid
YouTube
camera.
page. Oh, eat that.
Oh,
Yeah,
knocked the dust off him.
right over the sports bra.
You have a YouTube?
Yeah, dude, Joey
I
the
have plenty of
Barone.
fish. Awesome.
Hey, I eat
Oh,
plenty
there
of
he
fish.
goes.
Oh, hey,
fuck that.
hey, he bounced.
Oh,
He
beautiful.
bounced and he fell.
You know what? That couldn't have been done any better.
It looked like almost like a drop kick, kind of, like maybe a stomping.
Kicked him right in the stupid head.
It looked like Luis tried to go for a drop kick, and then Chiver drop kicked him on the way down.
Like, yeah, he jumped off his back and like face planted him.
I take that. I call that a win for Chiver.
I mean, he did. He came up on top.
There you go. A little cooperation between the two.
Which I mean, looking at him, he's probably not used to being on top. So I mean, that's a
Dude,
good thing.
My nuts still hurt right here, dude. Like it's all that's happened to me.
Hey.
Oh, you guys just went butt to butt. Let's see what's gonna happen.
This is when it starts to get good.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you go butt to butt, that's
butt
what,
stuff. I got hit in the balls, bro.
he's still checking to make sure they both still there.
Want to make sure I didn't split into three or something.
Hey, that'd make you 3 times the man as them.
Damn.
Wait a minute, did they?
What?
Because I just never.
Oh,
After the show, bro. After the show.
some athleticism from Havoc there.
I know
Total
what the
impact. 3 boobs, 3 balls.
Jesus.
This summer.
Oh, but to no
Oh,
effect.
some little karate
And,
there. There you
Oh,
go.
a nice little European ups.
That's
I
right.
noticed a gentleman with a nice high-tech camera. We couldn't use that footage.
And there's some showing of athleticism from Mr. Barone.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest, but it got the job done.
That's what matters.
Hey, you can do all the stuff he can do.
There you go. Nice springboard lacrosse body.
Yes, I can. I made a baby, actually. Can you believe that?
Hey!
Hey.
All right.
Even the worst of us can do that.
Yeah, baby.
Look at John.
Oh.
Oh, hey, man, you can bounce on the ropes as good as these guys. There you go.
There you go. All right.
Poor Luis, like, almost broke his neck on that.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
good, I guess.
Yeah, it's some timers.
Get your way out on over the top.
you might as well climb up over the top
Guess
now.
so. I mean, well,
They're both dead. They've fallen and they can't get up.
Looks
figure I might as well get
looks
out of here,
one
boys.
One of them might have slipped the,
Oh, life
slipped the
alert.
disc.
Oh, he's alive.
No,
I
he
see. That's high up, man. I'm like, oh, how am I gonna get?
put his hip back
You're
in
really
place.
close to the ceiling there.
I am. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get down. It's high up, dude. Get away from me.
I see you got Big
Get
John
it.
Clark
Whip
as your
his ass.
referee. No Luther, huh?
Both of them are actually out there for the escape
There you
only
go.
match.
Oh, that was not fun.
Yeah.
That was painful.
See, you guys sat there and made all that fun of Luis Tapia, and he just manhandled you right
I will
off
say that was not my favorite part of that experience.
He doesn't just have dad strength. He's got that grandpa strength in him. You know, he's used to working on cars.
Come here, Sonny.
Junior Cello says that was the best spot ever, and Eddie Guerrero would be proud.
Well, I mean, it would have been cool if Tapia didn't almost break his neck, but
I'll lock up. Let me lock up your tongue with the rest of the silver.
Well,
there,
I mean,
Mr.
Tapia's
Cholo.
going for. Oh!
That'll teach you.
Tapia is not to be fooled with. You guys just knocked him around for 10 minutes, and now he got back up, and he's taking it to.
Yeah, I mean, he always.
He definitely did. He's getting that second wind.
Well, I'm giving you guys a warning. John said he'll be back soon, so I'm just letting you guys know.
John who?
John, which one?
John Stamos. Come on, you know.
Oh, I thought he went home.
Uncle Jesse.
I thought he was giving us the show.
Yeah.
A little too much visiting Daddy's motherfucker.
Going down, Gonna be a cold, unfortunate Christmas at the Ezra.
She'd be like, I don't want you wrestling for that,
Right?
Johnny.
For Papa John's.
Oh,
Don't want his pizza no more.
I've disappointed them before. I'm sure I'll do it again.
Dang, Luis is trying to get out too.
No! Oh, they're forgetting about you there.
Well, I mean,
You're catching your.
I'm hurting, man. That freaking fall just sucked.
Oh, and there you go.
Take that right in the face.
Yeah, that was
Try to recover from getting your face driven into the mat like that.
better him than me, man. I've taken that move. That move is very snug.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity to just let them kill each other.
Right, while you
Slow
climb out.
playing it, bro. Slow playing it.
Well, it looks like
Watch this, watch this, watch
Tapia's
this.
going for an escape.
Where the hell
rope.
you think you're going?
Oh,
Joey!
Get your old ass back in here.
Anything you can do, I can do faster because you're old as shit.
Damn.
Come on, sir. It's time to go. Got to take you back to the home, sir. Got to take you back to the home.
You gotta build that wall. Build that
No,
wall.
I'm not going back. I'm not going back.
Get down from there.
Oh, yes, the hell you are, sir. Boom.
Broke his hip there. I'm
I
pretty sure.
think so.
Well, it didn't feel great for me either, though. Hurt myself.
There goes the chiver.
Chiver's up.
Here we go.
He got up there.
And nobody home.
Nobody home.
Humpty Dumpty had a big fall.
Oh, man. Looking like a nice set of green eggs and ham was sitting there in that ring right
Sorry,
now.
Fred. You know I love you, brother.
Damn.
I mean, couldn't nobody put Humpty back together again on that one.
Now, why don't you just go through the door, you crazy idiot? The door's right there.
I wanted to try it. Like it felt like it just felt right.
I guess the glorious victory.
Yeah, let me go over the
Pretty
top.
secure.
Go over the top, baby. And then
What's
there he is. He's got me. Look at Luis. Look at Luis. What the?
Go, Luis, go!
Hell out of here with that.
He's like, get your.
Check out time, Luis.
Did the ref just do it?
No, he's
I kicked it in his
multitasking. He
face.
kicked it at him.
Yeah. Multitasking, baby.
Oh, man.
Eat some of this.
That whole thing's going to
Eat
fall
some of
in the
this.
first row.
Eat this. Here, watch your back.
Thank God for the crew that secured that cage.
Now go.
Jump.
Nah. I was feeling
victory.
froggy.
He looks like he's feeling a little froggy.
Don't be like Jeff Hardy.
There you go.
Well, it looked pretty. I'll give you that.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Really, it's the memory.
At the end of the day, you just got to ask yourself, did it look good?
Well, I
If it looked good, that's what
It
matters.
looked all right.
300 people on the outside. You'd have won right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but then I probably would have got booed afterwards. I kind of like I like selling shirts.
You want to win or you want to...
You're related to a lot of those people. You don't just like.
Right, I mean, you need to start
my
taking...
my brother-in-law and his wife are like right there.
Yeah,
White shirt guy.
Yeah, go to them. They'll catch you.
You got to start thinking like me. Do you want people to like you, or do you not
I want
give a
the
damn?
money.
Do you want to win?
I mean, I guess I've been there, you know, but I'm in between ideas right now. I'm living my best life. That's
Right, well, you look
He's
like
got a lot of endurance for an old
right now. I'm living that cage life, getting my face.
Happy as a silver fox.
he must have taken that blue pill before this match. 'Cause
I
he got a lot of.
maybe more like a silver ox, like
and then he just stands back up and starts throwing people.
yeah, like that. Like throw my face in the cage. That sucked. Dude.
Freddie took one little nut shot and he's been down.
Well,
that
I
was
mean,
me.
Freddie
the nut shot.
Freddie did take a frog splash, so I kind of understand why he's still out of it.
Door.
Now,
Chiver gotcha.
now will there ever be a tag team match between Havoc and Barone versus Tapia and Bill Chu?
Oh,
More than likely.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe while Bill still can chew, ideally.
Maybe.
Those days are long.
You're like, no.
Early bird special.
We'll all go to Denny's
Gets
afterwards.
a coupon to Denny's.
No, he likes Applebee's.
Oh, never mind. I'm out. That's just too high budget, brother. We're independent wrestling.
Those furs, those country hard Smurf furs.
Spires. He's more of a Spires type person.
They're selling fun now.
Louis seems more like a Meals on Wheels type of guy. Go ahead and bring it to my house.
Oh, man.
Don't mind all the cats.
Idiot move right here. Look at idiot move.
Right, like, what is he
He
waiting
sees me
for?
getting up. His ego won't let him get out because he sees he didn't put me down. Now he wants to try and come do something smart.
Finish you.
Nope. Guess what, brother? Eat this knee.
Oh!
That looks pretty stiff.
Yeah. And
And
then
you gotta-
Cutter.
You're just-
Thanks, Havoc. Right when I had him, right where I wanted him. Look at this. These people love Fred, man.
Yeah, I mean, he had a lot of chivers in that crowd.
That he did.
I mean, it's anybody's ball game at this point. One of you's got to seize
Yeah.
the reins here.
It's literally starting back at 0.
It is.
Ooh,
There's a Mr. Wrestling.
got a little
Yeah, it's,
warring chant going here.
I like it.
It's like there's 1/3 for everybody, basically.
No,
You got your
Luis
own,
didn't get any.
side-
No, I don't really think I heard anybody cheering for Tapia.
Look at Luis trying to get out again.
Go!
Stop him, Freddy. Stop him, Freddy. Butterfeet.
That was the last bit he had left.
Oh, shoot. They're like shaking him like in prison.
Oh my god.
Oh.
It's a race. What are you gonna do?
Well,
Up or down?
Let's have it be the way it should have been in the beginning. Down to me and Fred.
All right.
Oh, double elbow drop.
You both decide to hell with him.
Screw that guy. Put him in the coffin already.
Right, let's kill poor Luis.
oh man. Well, they said he already got 1 foot in the grave. Might as well just push him in.
I mean, you've probably been in a match where you just wanted to kill the referee, right? Between the two of you. Fuck.
And the good thing is, he used to be a referee.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like the best of both
The
worlds.
third guy in the ring.
Look at this. Look at.
Oh, and the race is on.
And he got the same idea.
And what was funny about this was we both got caught
Jump up
up
and
on the
throw them
cage.
both off the cage. Come on,
My
Luis.
knee pad was
Get
caught
up.
right there.
Oh my god.
I'm coming down.
Oh,
His wrist
jeez.
tape got stuck.
Oh,
and I
that
was
is
down.
on. Oh, that is sad. That was close.
Yeah. It was that close.
So now, do you think that because Chiver was that close, he's going to be looking for a rematch?
Hey, do anytime, anywhere. He knows the door's always open whenever he's ready. We've done it before, we'll do it again.
I mean, if he forgoes the wrist tape, he might have you next time.
Well, we're in a cage, you know. Well, at the same time, my knee pad got stuck, so if we equal it out, my knee pad got stuck, his wrist tape got stuck, I was going to be up before he was.
Okay. We should have a match with no safety equipment.
No safety.
Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see some hard-hitting
We wanna bring
action
back in the
of
incomparable
20 men in one ring,
Jonathan
beating the
Mouse.
hell out of each other, Heartbreak City Rumble, next Saturday, March 7th, Legion Post 555. Holla at your boy for some tickets.
Before we go up here, we need a big champion's pose.
I mean, we got to...
We'll get that. We'll get that at the end.
You didn't wait for us to introduce you. You get all mad when other people do it. You know, he was still in the middle of the superlatives. And the
Want to
superlatives.
thank our good friend and American Legion champion Joey, Mr. Wrestling Barone, for being here. Let's talk a little bit about the Heartbreak City Rumble. Gustin, you've been in the Heartbreak City Rumble.
False.
Azrael, you've been in the
He
Heartbreak
said
City Rumble.
false.
I've won
Oh,
it
you're right. Yeah,
before.
you're right. You're right.
False.
You've won it before. That's right. You've been in the Heartbreak City Rumble. I remember you made your debut in the ring at the Heartbreak City Rumble. And you know what? The match that never was, you know, we got a glimpse of what that was going to be when you and Ten Bears faced off. I've never seen a crowd get so excited for two people they had never seen wrestle before. It was quite amazing. Tell me, what's it like you win the Heartbreak City Rumble, and for those of you who do not know, the winner of the Heartbreak City Rumble will get a shot at the OCCW Heavyweight Champion, in this case, Gusten Uberstüd. What was it like, winning and then knowing that you had a shot at the title?
I mean, it's the time to cash in. That's the time you'll be breaking more than hearts because you're breaking other 19 hearts. You're crushing other dreams. We all get into this to be the top guy. We all get into this to be the main champion. I love being the tag team champions. I'm sure Joey Barone loves being the Legion champion. But when it comes down to it, if you're not here to be the guy, then you should get out of this business. And we're all trying to be the guy, and this is your chance against 19 other guys. Put up or shut up. If you win, you get a golden opportunity to take down the man. And right now, he's the man. Love it or hate it, roll your eyes at it, respect it like you should, but one of us is going to get a chance. And I've been at war with my darkness, but now I'm on the same page with my darkness. And I am the Prince of Darkness. I'm going to unleash 270 pounds on this battle royal. You know, and one of us is going to come down to it at the end, and who's it going to be? Who's it going to be?
Well, all I got to say is he is the Prince of Darkness, but I'm his Purple Rains, goddammit. And right now, when that Purple Rain comes raining down on those 19 other men, they're going to be soaked and wet and hang out to dry, because I'm going to be putting them out of that ring one by one.
Okay, before we introduce our next guest, I'm going to have to ask our champion to step away momentarily. We will bring you back. I don't want to
sit there talking about getting men all soaked and wet and then tell me I gotta go.
Well, I figured while we were talking about that, you might have to make a quick trip to the bathroom and make sure you wash your hands before you come back.
Hey, we got to give the ladies a little bit of a treat here with our next guest. So step off the stage for just a second. So that they can see somebody that they might want to see soaked in wet.
Maybe somebody. There's more yummy to go around. Don't come, just Gustin, come back. Don't be crying. Look what you did. You made him cry. When he gets to the bathroom, he's gonna keep crying.
Mindy Hinojosa, turn off the segment right now. Watch something else.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the neat things about the Heartbreak City Rumble is not only do you get to see all the OCCW favorites in the ring at the same time, you will also see some new blood from all over the country, across the country and around the world. One such individual is going to be coming on. He's gracing us with his presence. Ladies and gentlemen, at 185 pounds out of Sacramento, California, please join me in welcoming the human highlight reel, Mr. Jack Cartwheel. Come on in, Jack. Yay. Yay.
Dun.
What's going on?
Dun.
Have a seat,
like Kurt
Jack.
Angle.
Yeah, you're a very handsome, if short guy, but I'm just kidding.
That's messed up.
Hey,
great things come in small packages, and sometimes those small packages are easier to throw out the damn ring.
It's not always every day I get to pick on someone for being shorter than me. Okay, so just give me a break.
You're welcome.
All right, Jack Cartwheel. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you've wrestled, and tell us what you think about if you're familiar with. Tell us those things first.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jack Cartwheel. I'm from Sacramento, as they just said. 185. That's the amount of weight that I weigh. So I fly high. I hit hard. You know, I'm ready. I'm excited to join this Rumble. I don't think that there's a single person in this Rumble just like me. I think that I'm going to come out. I'm going to show out. I'm the highlight. I'm going to be the highlight of this night. Not in a cocky way, but in the way that I know what I provide is going to be good.
Yeah, I mean, I hope everybody that's sitting in that front row is ready with their gloves so they can catch a fastball that I throw out of the ring named Joey Dropkick. What's his name?
Jack Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel.
You could throw me out. I'll land in the front row. I'll do a handstand walk back into the ring. Watch.
All right.
Wow.
Like Kofi Kingston.
Exactly.
He's like a little gymnast.
Exactly.
And you weigh 185 pounds?
Yes, sir.
Well, a lot of these guys weigh a lot more than that. Are you used to wrestling with weight classes? Are you from the collegiate ranks?
No, not from the collegiate ranks. I wrestled in high school. I did amateur wrestling for 2 years. I did gymnastics for much longer than 2 years. Yeah.
Hence the cartwheel.
Yes,
all right.
Exactly.
Are you on YouTube?
Can you play
I am on
hopscotch?
YouTube, yes. Can I play hopscotch?
Well, you do cartwheels. I bet you jump rope too.
Yeah.
See?
I jump a little bit of rope.
He's the master of the rings.
Yes. The rings, the iron cross, super hard. Took me like years to accomplish.
How about the hula hoop?
The hula hoop?
He's like, that's a ring that I don't really.
I haven't dabbled in the hula hoop just yet. It is something that I'm looking forward to learning, to mastering.
Can we hit each other with stuff in this?
You can't hit each other with
iron crosses and stuff.
So basically,
bonk you in the head.
Are you gonna bring your iron cross?
So basically, what he's saying is that when I flip his ass out over that top rope, he's gonna stick the landing.
All right. Perhaps, Jack, I should have warned you before you came on. These guys not only like to have fun with people, they like to get under each other's skin. I don't know how it was wrestling up north. Maybe people were a little more civil to each other. I know that doesn't really happen. Do we have footage of Jack Cartwheel?
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's show a quick highlight. Don't show. Is this a long match?
I think so. It's either again. Is
Show
it
us
Torch?
Show us the beginning, the middle, and then the end. All right, just a few highlights from Mr. Jack Cartwheel.
It's either Torch or Aaron Sky. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Either way,
we'll know once we see him. That guy is fat.
We just don't have a filter on that. There is no filter. We speak our mind here.
Okay.
I couldn't see Jack Cartwheel because the ref was so big.
Look, watch. No, look. Do some sit-ups.
So right now he's talking smack to the security guards who were trying to keep the convention safe. So
when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see the marching band.
Oh wow, listen to you.
He said, "Son, when you grow up, will you be the savior?"
So what do you feel about wrestling outdoors at like conventions? Because they didn't buy a ticket for a wrestling show. Sometimes people are just walking around. You got to grab people's attention. It's a little bit different.
Because someday I'll leave you
that's the
a phantom.
They're walking around. They're not sure what they're looking at, but we're gonna make them look. You know what I mean?
Pirate.
To join the Black Parade. Oh, that's a.
Did you guys see that pirate?
You know how to wrestle a little bit.
Yeah.
You got him down.
Pirate lady.
Let me ask you something. I don't. No. This is a gray mat or is it white?
This is.
I'm gonna say it's gray.
Yeah,
it looks gray.
For sure.
Okay, now have you ever wrestled on a black mat out in the outdoors?
No, but this was hot.
You know, oh yeah,
This was hot.
that's when it becomes an aerial show. You know, you don't spend a lot of time on that. Those are the quickest kickouts I've ever seen on those types of mats. All right, so this is Mr. Torch.
Yeah.
Or
he's scared. He's running around.
Where's Bill Chu?
It's Gerard Way. What? Where's Bill Chu?
I just saw a pirate walk by. I mean, it was wow. Okay.
Is that like a Comic-Con thing?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a cool venue. It looks like a lot of fun.
Comic-Con, like
We had a battle royal at the beginning of the day while everyone was waiting to get into the convention for me to win this championship match.
Oh, so you're telling me you have experience in Rumbles and Battle Royals?
I've done more Rumbles than non-Rumble matches.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's Chung-Li.
Joey spotting the women in the crowd. Cool. I like that. That's a good move. Now, can you...
And you've got the endurance to win a battle royal and then come back and wrestle Danny Torch.
Yes, sir.
Danny Torch is pretty good. I mean, he may look like Gerard Way, but that guy moves like Gerard Depardieu. Look at that. That guy's pretty good.
Not too shabby.
But our good friend Mr. Cartwright is pretty good himself.
10 points.
You outweigh him by a little. He's got about 20 or so pounds.
No, I don't mean to sound facetious or anything, but you know we have a wellness policy here, Jack Cartwright.
Yes.
Do you think you're going to pass that wellness test?
Absolutely.
All right, he's going to study all night for it. Very good.
Pee into whatever you want me to pee.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with you and Gustin. You'll pee on each other all night.
Well,
But if you need something, call me up.
I might need a couple beers before you give me this test.
Nice, land around.
I was going to say, you know,
You might have outsmarted you a little there.
well, yeah, that's an experience. Maybe not. That's looking good.
Nice.
Right
Sweeping the leg.
Here's some magic.
Okay.
All right.
Very nice.
Nice.
See, okay, but here's the
Got a very
thing.
ricochet.
In a Rumble match, you could flip on top of all the people you want. The point is to get them over the top rope. So pinning them down and flipping on them ain't really gonna do you too
I
much
mean,
good.
you seem like the clean cut kind of. You were trying to check on the referee, make sure he was okay, and
Yeah,
the
was it-
son of a bitch hit you while you were like, trying to check on the referee.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
distracted?
You know what?
Saying.
Danny Torch is a bastard. Just a bastard. I'm gonna message him right now. You son of a bitch. How dare you just sucker punch our friend here?
Well, to be fair, Jack, the referee, he's not gonna be able to get up if you keep trying to make those near falls. You gotta
You gotta chew. He gonna look at you all laying on the floor. Make up your mind already.
You're gonna kick out.
I'm sure one of you's dead.
I'm just gonna stay down here until you guys come back down here.
You know what I like is how those stripes are so slimming.
Are they?
Oh,
No.
I thought they were in a cage match for a second.
looking like the Hamburglar.
The hamburger.
Rubble.
Looking like Grimace in the Hamburglar's clothes.
Took a twist.
Oh man, I'll kindly pay you tomorrow for a hamburger today.
Fucking Wimpy. I love Wimpy.
Shortly after this match, the ref is started training with us, so he's getting out there now.
Yeah?
Yeah, hopefully.
So you still live in Sacramento?
During the summer and during breaks, I go to college down here now.
Okay.
A pro wrestler that goes to college. All right, we're in trouble.
You're smarter than me, college boy. Think you're better than me?
Hey, you want to have some fun, Jack?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That was nice.
You
I
want,
like that.
Exactly.
you want to have a good time? Invite this guy to one of your campus parties.
You
Go
want to go
ahead.
to a kegger?
Tell him.
yeah?
I'm
wait.
banned from Chapman University.
That's right.
For
Tell,
good reason.
tell him where you go to school.
Yeah,
School.
Chapman.
Of course.
So
You know
now
the undie run when they run through the fountain?
Yes.
Yeah, so do I.
they'll never forget that
And
night.
I ain't never been enrolled in Chapman.
Oh,
Yeah, so the guy won't.
You've got the edge in athleticism over this guy, obviously. You're bigger, stronger, faster, but he's got the skullduggery on you.
He's got
two.
two goons too outside the ring.
What are their names? I seen the guy with the hat.
Zach and
Nick and Nate Diaz. Oh, that's right. He's in Sacramento. It's Nick and Nate Diaz. Yes.
No, we're in Stockton right now. This is for Stockton Con.
Whatever. Same thing. Big shithole in Northern California is a big shithole.
Right? You gotta know how to fight if you're from Stockton.
Yeah.
Big jump.
Yeah.
That's like saying have to know how to surf if you're from Huntington Beach.
well.
I've seen you in the water.
Hey, man.
No, I think you just need to know how to drink if you're from Huntington Beach.
You need to know how to goose
Oh,
step.
you cocky son of a bitch. How? That's not gonna get it done. He outweighs you by 20 pounds.
Hey, can we, Robert? Can you not to sell our good friend Jack Cartwheel short, but we're huh?
Right.
There you go.
Oh,
Nice enziguri.
Nice.
oh, look at this.
Cutter,
Oh my
all
goodness,
right.
a cutter.
There it
Look at
is.
that. Now, you know what? I don't know. You're still new to the business, but you have to cover him in order to actually win the match there. And that fat guy is hoping you don't make that cover.
He's like,
he's like,
yeah, she's like, just stay down so I can count to 10.
yes.
He's trying to lose weight. Look
Hey.
at the guy.
Yeah, really?
Trying.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Camera adds 10 pounds, John.
Well, how many cameras are on him, Azrael?
He'll never ref down here, I guess. That's what John is saying.
But we have a weight limit in our ring. I mean, we don't have.
Yeah, I don't know what I do right here.
You do a
actually.
shooting star press? Tell me shooting star press.
No.
Oh!
Does the referee?
Jerk.
do
I
shit?
would have.
You might have ruined my life.
Oh!
Yeah, took your head off.
Well, I mean, this is showing that you can take a beating for sure, too.
Oh!
got
And he
you.
makes a cover. You know what? I kid.
damn.
What is the referee's name? Anyway, okay.
Well, you owe him an apology.
What I do, I do. You're right. I do. I owe you an apology. Whatever your name is, Fat Referee. I'm very sorry. No, wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm having some fun at your expense. I apologize. I'm sure, like you said, he's losing weight. I'm sure he's lost it all by
probably
now.
on a keto
He
diet.
probably looks like you. So, if you're ever down this way, that referee in that match, come see me. And if you want, I'll hire you to do a couple matches for
And
me.
you'll put him in a cage match.
Because
Go in a row.
frankly, you did a good job. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, American Legion Post 555 in beautiful uptown Midway City. The Heartbreak City Rumble. Come see Jack Cartwheel.
Yes.
We will be featuring the team of Thunder and Lightning. Azrael and B.A. Marcus Ray. You will see the American Legion champion, Joey Burrow, Mr. Wrestling, Mikey O'Shea, Vintage Dragon, Divine Intervention, Heidi, Alexander Vega, Voodoo Master.
He's on the fly.
And many more. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know you have many opportunities to watch whatever it is that you want to watch, and I want to thank you all for sticking with us tonight. I want to wish you joy, happiness, and I hope that all of your bumps take place in the ring.